Now in this lesson, all we're going to do is set up a 404 page. Something pretty simple and something that you should do on most sites. And in this lesson, really what we're going to be looking at and trying to understand is how we create these other templates in a little bit more detail. Also looking at when we create templates for stuff there where there isn't actually a page. So a 404 is something where you don't actually have a page that goes to it. It's something that is dynamically generated, but you can still create a template for this and set up the situation. So hopefully this helps you understand how to use templates in this situation. And let's get started and create this 404 page. All right, let's jump in. Here we are in our Oxygen templates. And to create our 404 template, what I want to do here is actually just duplicate the standard inside template, and then we'll make a few adjustments to this for our 404 page. So what we're going to do here is click duplicate this. And you can see we've got this inside standard draft. So we can click edit. What we're going to do here is call this our 404 page. And then in our settings here, we're going to do a couple of things quickly. We want to set our priority to 1. We also want to change this from a catch-all to a 404. And then we want to click publish. And once that's been published, what's going on here is we're saying that this is going to be used for our 404 page, and we're giving this a higher priority than 0. So it's any 404 or error page is going to display what we create here. So let's open it up in Oxygen and let's build something. Okay. So here we have our page created, and we're going to do a few structural things here just to change what's going on. We're not going to need this heading here in the hero, so I'm just going to delete this. I'm going to put a background image in here. We don't want that dynamic data, so we'll go to advanced, we'll go to background, I want to go back in browse and find maybe our original header for our home page. Now, I haven't actually designed something for this, so I'm kind of making some of this stuff up on the fly. So bear with me as we work this out. Now, I've worked out a little bit of content here, so I'm going to set up a few things. I'll put in a heading, and I will put in another heading. So in this first one, I'm going to say the error 404, and let's make this a H6, nice and small. And let's have some text like, "You look lost." We'll put that in there, and that's fine as a H1. We just want to change this a little bit so that it is displaying vertically and aligned as center. And then what we'll do here is add a little bit of space above this in advanced, size and spacing, and with our margin here, let's add, say, 100 pixels. I'm going to take a little bit of negative margin on this one, and you'll see why in a second. So I'm going to put, say, -10 here. All right. Now I've got this. I'm going to change a few things. So on this hero, I'm going to make sure our text color is white. And I want to put this one in a bit of a green box. So I'll go to advanced, background. I'm going to make the background green. And I might actually make the text blue when I fix this up. So I'm going to put some spacing in here, bit of padding, say 10 all around, apply to all. And then I'm going to make this text blue again. All right, that's fine. And then this one, what we're going to do here is kind of do something similar, but then have a little bit of an overlap. So we'll go to this color, we'll pick the dark blue, but then I'm going to turn it off, and then I'm going to scale that down so that this is sort of see-through. And I'm going to add some padding, size and spacing, say 20 pixels, and 10 above and 10 below. I'm going to go quickly and do one last thing in typography, make the line height 1. And with this error 404 message, I'm going to bump that up so it's above this. So I'll go into advanced, into layout, and put the Z index as 1, and now it's overlapping this. All right, cool. So now we've got a little message here. Let's add a few other things in. We can get rid of this inner content now. We don't need this in this page. So I'm going to put in some columns, and in here I'm going to go 50-50. I'm going to put in an image, and I've already found a funny little image here to use. Click select image, and let's make this say 40%. So we've got 40 and 60. Now also what I want to do just quickly is to change this to H2, so it's a little bit bigger. And then in this div here, I'm going to start putting in some content. So I'll go add heading, and I will grab this text that I've got here. I'll copy this, paste it in here. I'll just change the line height to 1. I'll get this text here and put in this as another heading. And maybe say a heading 5. That's looking pretty good. I'll just add some space. I'm going to leave this one and another H5 in here and drag it underneath. Get this text here. And what I'm going to do with this one is make it bold. And then I'm going to put in a search field. So underneath this heading, I'm going to go add, go down to WordPress and find the search form. Just going to add in a basic search form. Let me put a little bit of space underneath this. And you can style this a little bit fairly easily. If you select the search form, we've got a few options here. For example, the background color of the button, the text color, got a border radius. So you can change the border on this a little bit. If you wanted to make this round, for example, we can also change our border color here so it's a little bit softer. And again, I might actually take this down and make that even softer still. So there you go, we've got a basic search here. What we can do now is click save. And then if we open up our website on the front end and go to any random page, you'll see that it's grabbing our 404. So what we'll do next is set up a search page so that when we click this, we get our search results. Nice stuff. That's a pretty cool looking 404 page. It's definitely worth looking at how that template works and how to set up a 404 page. Now, like I said, we're going to set up the search results page. And in that one, we're going to be trying something different with the templates. Just really showing you how to master the templates and learn everything you can to do with templates. So let's become that template master and really understand it. Let's click complete for this lesson, and I'll see you in the search results page lesson up next.